Okay, so welcome everyone to your evening meditation. Just giving yourself the next half an hour's time out to go deeply with me into the spirit, into love, peace and joy, and set yourself up for a nice, flowing, peaceful evening. So going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed for the next half an hour or so. Just putting your phone on mute or silent, sitting comfortably in your favorite meditation posture. So feet shoulder width apart. If you're sitting on a chair, just cup your hands in your lap, keep your back reasonably straight, support your back if you need to. And start off by just closing your eyes. So just close your eyes and start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. So breathing into the lower stomach, then into the heart center. Just squeeze your sphincter muscle. That's the muscle used to contract the flow of urine, or squeeze the last drop out. That creates an energy lock and also pumping action. So you're pumping the energy up the spine. Feel a nice warm wave of energy rising up into the heart center. Put one hand on your heart center just to help you to connect with your heart, going into a heart space. And then just breathing in, raising the energy up into your upper back, into the crown of the head. Imagine it's like the cresting of a wave, rising up. Just pause at the top of the inhale and find some stillness. Just scan your mind, so noticing any thoughts and emotions going on in your mind, particularly any hurtful thoughts. So today's lesson, 330 years, of course, Miracles Workbook is all about not hurting yourself again. So these thoughts can be any attack thought, any anger or irritation directed towards someone or something else. It's really hurting yourself, so notice that. Or maybe you're feeling victimized, you're feeling unfairly treated, you're feeling angry or resentful, actually towards yourself. So notice these thoughts and emotions, notice how they show up in your body. Maybe there's a knot in your stomach, block in your chest, clenched jaw, tight fists, tension in your neck and shoulders. Start paying attention to these subtle cues, because these are what tell you that you're out of alignment with love and that you're actually hurting yourself. Now, just choose to let this all go, all the negativity, just blowing it all out with the breath. So full deep exhale out your mouth, letting it all go. Imagine you blowing it out like a black smoke out of your mouth. And at the bottom of the exhale, pull the lower stomach into the spine. The energy has subsided all the way down from the crown of your head into your lower stomach and your lower spine. And you just pause there at the bottom of the exhale briefly. Just connect with the stillness, smile. And then breathing in again. It's a nice deep inhale. As though you're breathing into the belly button. Filling it up with not just air, but with light. Imagine this beautiful golden or white light flowing into your stomach, into your heart center. Raising the energy up into the heart center. Feel a nice warm, tingling feeling under your hand. Put your hand on your heart if it's not there. And then draw the energy up the spine into the crown of the head. It's like the cresting of a wave. Just pause at the top of the inhale. Smile. And as you exhale, just letting it all out. The exhale is really about letting go. So just releasing all the blocks in your mind, the blocks to the awareness of love's presence. The Course calls them. Just letting it all go. Sighing it all out. A little sighing sound in the back of your throat. Air flows out of your nostrils, the chest, and the stomach sucked back in. So just pause at the bottom of the exhale. Find the stillness and the peace again, and then just repeat the process of breathing in again, and just watch your breath. Nice, deep, slow inhales and exhales. Stepping back, watching the breath. Keeping your mind nice and still, calm, empty, open and aware. And you're just going to listen to these words from the preliminary sections of the series of workbook lessons that we've come to the end of today on what is creation. Just allowing the words to drop into your awareness and absorb their energy. It's not so much about intellectually understanding these, just feeling what they point to. Love, joy, infinity, and eternity. So just keep watching your breath as you do this to stay nice and calm, clear, empty, open, but aware. As you listen to these words in answer to the question, what is creation? So let's hear what Jesus has to say in response to this question. Creation is the sum of all God's thoughts, of all love's thoughts, in number infinite and everywhere, without all limit. Only love creates, and only like itself. There was no time when all that it created was not there. Nor will there be a time when anything that it created suffers any loss. Forever and forever are God's or love's thoughts. You can always substitute the word God with the word love. They mean the same thing. So forever and forever are God's or love's thoughts exactly as they were and as they are, unchanged through time and after time is done. So just smile at that thought, watch your breath, because there are these eternal thoughts. Peace, love, and joy. It's a state of being that is unchanged through time and after time is done with. Eternity is not affected by time at all. So keep watching your breath, staying nice and still, calm, empty, open, but aware. And just breathing in. Take a nice deep inhale in. So God's thoughts, love's thoughts, are given all the power that their own creator has. For he would add to love by its extension. Thus, his son shares in creation, and must therefore share in power to create. What God has willed, or what love has willed, to be forever one, will still be one when time is over, and will not be changed throughout the course of time, remaining as it was before the thought of time began. So just sink into the feeling. These words are pointing to this infinite, eternal nature that is in us, that is always one, always has been one, will still be one when time is over, and is unchanged and changeless. Get a sense of that. Keep watching your breath. Just smile. The thought that there is an eternal loving presence that cannot be undone by your ego, that is still there, just waiting for you to listen to its call, to its voice. Waiting for this very moment when you hear its voice speaking to you softly, just whispering to you and saying, come home, come back to true creation. Beyond all illusions, because creation is the opposite of all illusions. For creation is the truth. Creation is the Holy Son of God, the holy extension of love. For in creation is His will complete in every aspect, making every part container of the whole. Its oneness is forever guaranteed inviolate, forever held within His holy will, beyond all possibility of harm, of separation, imperfection, and of any spot upon its sinlessness. We are creation. We, the sons of God. We, the extensions of love. We seem to be discreet and unaware of our eternal unity with Him, with love itself. Yet, back of all our doubts, past all our fears, there still is certainty. For love remains with all its thoughts, its sureness being theirs. God's or love's memory is in our holy minds, which know their oneness and their unity with their Creator. Let our function be only to let this memory return, only to let God's will or love's will be done on earth, only to be restored to sanity and to be but as God or love created us. So our Father, our source, calls to us. We hear His voice, the voice of an infinite, eternal, loving presence, calling to us. And we forgive creation in the name of its Creator, holiness itself, whose holiness His own creation shares, whose holiness is still a part of us. So this final sentence needs a little bit of explanation. So we forgive creation, but this is not referring to true creation. Because true creation, true reality does not need forgiveness. Forgive our own creation, our miscreation, which is this physical world and universe, in the name of the Creator of true creation, holiness itself, whose holiness His own creation shares, whose holiness is still a part of us. So forgiveness simply clears the way to remember true creation. You let go of the false miscreation and true creation, which is heaven, nirvana, as is called in by the Buddha, state of complete happiness, peace, love, and joy. beyond anything in this world. That's where this lesson is pointing us. So just smile at that thought. There's an infinite, eternal, loving creation waiting for you, where there is no pain, there is no suffering. All the difficulties and problems, troubles, pain and suffering, sickness and death simply melt away. They do not exist in true creation in heaven. There's only love and peace and joy. Feel that love and peace and joy arising in you now. Smile. So going to move into considering today's lesson 330 now. If you're listening to the recording, just go to the next recording. Split this into 2 recordings. And so this is lesson 330. Just take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Prepare yourself. Breathing light into your stomach. Imagine you breathe this beautiful golden or white light into your stomach, into your heart center. Squeeze the sphincter muscle, just pull this lovely golden white light energy up the spine into your heart center. And then it's rising up. Feel this light energy flowing up into the crown of your head. Top of the inhale, just hold the breath there. Keep squeezing the sphincter muscle to lock the energy in. And just pause here. And scan your mind for any hurtful thoughts. So these thoughts show up as any kind of anger, irritation, frustration, resentment. And just acknowledge that any attack thought, as the Course calls them, towards another person is really hurting you. All attack is really self-attack. Because you're attacking the integrity of your own mind. You're attacking your own love and peace and joy by just thinking an attack thought. So notice any of those thoughts and emotions going on in your mind. Notice how they feel emotionally and physically. Maybe there's a knot in your stomach, clenching your jaw, squeezing your fists, tightness in your neck and shoulders. Just noticing all of this and then saying to yourself, I will not hurt myself again today by thinking these kinds of thoughts and feeling these kinds of emotions. I will not hurt myself again today. And as you exhale, just blowing all of this hurt outwards. Imagine it's leaving you like a dark gray or a red smoke, if you prefer, if that helps you, that image, that color. Anger is typically associated with red. Just blowing it all out. And it's leaving your body, it's leaving your mind, it's leaving your energy system. So I will not hurt myself again today. Smile that thought. And breathing in again. Imagine you breathing in this beautiful energy, this lovely, happy, life-giving, joyous energy. You can visualize it as light flowing into your stomach, into your heart center, to your upper chest. Breathing it in through every pore, every cell, every muscle of your body, into every corner of your mind. Clench the sphincter muscle. Feel this column of white light flowing from the base of the spine up the spine into the crown of your head. Feel a nice tingling sensation up your spine. And as you hold the breath, take another sip of air in. Say, let me this day accept forgiveness as my only function. Why should I attack my mind and give them images of pain? Why should I teach my mind that it's powerless when God holds out his power and his love and bids it take what is already its own? A mind that is made willing to accept God's or love's gifts has been restored to spirit and extends its freedom and its joy, as is the will of God united with its own. So as you exhale now, I want you to breathe out. And imagine you extending this freedom, this joy, this light. You can imagine a radiant golden or white light just radiating out from you throughout the sonship, as the Course calls it. So this blesses every person, every human being, every living creature, every mind, because there really is only one mind. And just starting to recognize that fact. So in truth, the light is always there. When you have a sense of radiating and outwards, you're just connecting with what's already there, what's already all-encompassing. Smile as you do that. Pull the lower stomach into the spine. Let's rest here in the stillness and the peace, in this beautiful golden or white light for a few moments. Say the self, capital Self, which God or love created, cannot sin, and therefore cannot suffer. So let me choose today that this self be my identity, and thus escape forever from all things the dream of fear appears to offer me. So breathing in again, and just breathing this light in again, just it's getting stronger and brighter with each breath, with each sip of air. Feel it flowing into your stomach, your heart center. Put your hand on your heart, feel a nice warm, tingling, comforting presence there. And then draw this light up the spine into the crown of your head. Feel it flowing into your third eye. It's flowing into all of your chakras or energy centers, filling your body and filling your mind with this beautiful golden or white light. Smile, because you are the light. So let me choose today that this light, this love, this self-concept, this higher self-concept, be my identity, and thus escape forever from all things the dream of fear appears to offer me. This is ultimate release, total escape from time and space, from the dream of fear, which is what time and space is. So smile at that thought. As you exhale, just feel a sense of that release, that escape from all the things the dream of fear appears to offer you. Attack thoughts, judgment, anger, hatred, fear, in all of its forms. Simply not real. You can let all of this go. Turn your mind to your source, your true identity. So just breathing in and breathing out, just watching your breath. Nice deep slow breaths. Notice the stomach rise, the chest rise. Feel the life energy and the light flowing into your heart center, your upper chest and your head. Pause, smile, connect with this light and this stillness, this peace, this joy in the gap between breaths. And then exhale. Again, come to rest in the stillness and breathing in again. So just stepping back, watching your breath. Imagine you breathing in the light and you exhaling the light, you're extending the light. And just invite this presence of love and light into your mind. With a short prayer, say, Father, Source, addressing your most innermost self, your very essence of your being. Your son, your extension cannot be hurt. If I think I suffer, I but fail to know my one identity I share with you. I would return to it today, to be made free forever from all my mistakes, to be saved from what I thought I was. So you're asking this presence, this infinite, eternal, loving presence to come into your mind and heal it of all the mistakes that you've ever made. So giving yourself the gift of the next couple of minutes of silence, just going in to the stillness and the silence for 2 minutes. Remind yourself there's really nothing else to do, nowhere else to go, nothing else to think about. Just breathe, watch your breath, breathing in the light, letting it get stronger and brighter, and then as you exhale, just extend it outwards. Nothing else to do, nowhere else to go, nothing else to think about for the next 2 minutes. Breathe, relax, be still. Sink into the light, surrender completely to the light of truth. Let it bring you the freedom and the joy this lesson talks about. For the next 2 minutes of silence. So just gently, on the count of 3, you're going to bring your mind, your awareness back into the body and the world. So 1, just breathing in. Notice the stomach rise, the chest rise, subtle clenching of the sphincter muscle. Just that energy rising up the spine, all the way up, flowing up the back of the spine into the crown of your head. Just pause at the top of the inhale. Smile. Take another sip of air in. Just noticing all these subtle sensations of the breath. And when you exhale, sigh it all out. Just making a sighing sound in the back of your throat. Air flows out of the nostrils. Energy subsides back down the front channel of your body, coming to rest in your lower stomach and your groin. Pause there briefly at the bottom of the exhale. And just notice the weight of your body pressing down into the chair. Feet touching the ground, so that's 2. Breathing in again, noticing any smell in your nose as you do that. Any taste in your mouth. Just tuning into these subtle sensations we normally don't notice. And notice what you're hearing, the surrounding environment. So we'll notice whatever sounds just arise, and then they subside back into stillness. So you start paying more attention to the background, the ground of being, and the foreground of your sense perceptions. Training your mind in non-judgmental perception. And 3, just gently open your eyes, look around, and just noticing whatever you happen to see. Let your eyes rest on it for a second or 2, and then move on. Just surveying the room, wherever you happen to be. And just have no judgment. You don't have to name or judge or label or interpret in any way what you see, and notice how peaceful it is when you do that. And so you're training your mind in ongoing forgiveness, non-judgmental perception, which means that you're not hurting yourself, because all judgments hurt ourselves. So to help you to stay in the state, use the shorter recording that I sent you earlier today. If you're in the Art of Letting Go Club, you'll have it in the WhatsApp group. And use it in response to any temptation to get upset, to feel hurt, any kind of attack thought. So I wish you good practicing and a very peaceful and flowing evening ahead. Do join me tomorrow for a meditation at 12:30 UK time, 1:30 SA time. And again, we've got a discussion session and meditation in the evening. So join me then. Thanks for listening. Namaste.